Hey y'all, welcome to the Audio Game Podcast where we have discussions about all things video games.
Yeah, Ground Zeroes.
The pair were in Laos together,
Yeah, interesting.
I've
been reading all the reviews. It's a bit of a mixed bag.
In country, they were known as
As
Glaz
all
and
of us
Blitz.
are aware,
The eye and the finger.
it's not very long.
I've sent VIs of the targets to
Pretty
your
much finished the game
iDroid.
in 2 hours.
Take a good look.
And that's where the debate is. Is it worth buying a game that's worth it's a 2-hour game?
I've sent the target's fields
it
of
actually
movement to your
worth
iDroid.
20,
These are
30 pounds for
averages
it?
worked up from a study.
Yeah, let me
by
throw
the
this question to Kami. Kami, what do you think? Like, would you pay, like, let's say $30 on a game where the main mission can actually be completed in 2 hours?
I already have, so...
Yeah, that's what's about to
Have you?
say.
I've asked the wrong person, haven't I? Okay, why? Why have you paid that much money for a campaign that, like, for a game that can essentially complete really quickly?
There's nothing else out at the moment, and I'm not really going to get Infamous, so...
But
I could see, just another way to make more money, them releasing on the Xbox as well. Now you got 2 games coming out, so... But it doesn't bother me, so I'm going to get it anyway.
Right. So let me just ask you, Vakas, does it really make a difference what the length of the game is? Does that equate to quality or value for money? Does a game have to be long to be worth a purchase?
I think that I think Konami in this case know that they've got a hardcore following. The people that are really into Metal Gear Solid are going to buy this game, and it does have replayability. It does have 5 side missions that they mentioned. Yeah, the actual main mission is, I don't know, some people have mentioned on the net being done in under 10 minutes. So that's really being hardcore about it. But I mean, for people that love their Metal Gear Solid, that are hardcore fans from the very first one on the first PlayStation, I think they're not going to mind paying that much money. I mean, yes, it is a demo. It's an introduction, but it's not for people that haven't played any of the Metal Gear Solid games before. So I think in this case, it's catered towards MGS fans.
What do you think, man? I think is it a downloadable content that's essentially been released before the actual game comes out? I know it's a prologue. It's the tanker mission in Metal Gear Solid 2, but doesn't this set a bad precedent for games coming out that people can think that they can actually put out something small, something short, and charge people money and get away with it?
Yeah, it's an interesting debate, isn't it? It's I think the biggest problem you have is the fact that you're paying. If it was £10, I don't think anybody would pay anything. Because it is, I think they actually dropped the price on the next gen already. I think it was priced at £30, and a lot of the retailers are now selling it for £20. The problem is, I think what Kojima's doing.
I think they dropped it to 30. Isn't that the case?
No, it's 20.
No, I think he's right. I think Budgie's right, because I actually saw it today. It was on a couple of retailer sites. So it was 21, 22 quid.
Yeah, it's you can pick it up for even the next gen versions. You can pick it up for £20. And considering the price, I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. I've seen worse. I've seen map packs. We've all seen map packs. Pretty much just
the clients are KGB contacts from my Columbia days. Don't worry.
£20 for a game that introduces us to the next Metal Gear. I wouldn't say it's a great value for me, but I think what Kojima's trying to do is because Metal Gear, especially the fans, they're used to a certain way of playing the game. The games are very typical Japanese sort of design. They're very different to what we call the Western sort of design. And I think what he's trying to do is sort of bring it into the Western market more. He's trying to make it more open world. And I think that's why he's throwing it out there, so he can get good feedback as well from the players and the fans.
Right, coming back to the point that Vakas made, that Metal Gear Solid fans are definitely going to buy this game. I agree with that 100%. I think that's actually a pretty decent point to make. But leading on from that, and just following up on what you just said, that he's trying to make it more Western, more open world, trying to bring new people in. Is this the correct way to bring new people in? Because I completely understand that people who love Metal Gear, like Gummy, they're definitely going to pick it up. But if he's actually trying to open up the game to a more diverse range of audiences, is this the correct way to do it, Vakas, do you think?
I don't know. It's a gamble. I think a lot of newcomers into the series are going to be annoyed with the length of the game if they're just buying it for the main mission and the main story and not really bothered about the replayability of the game. Then yeah, they are going to be annoyed with it. It's very short. So it's a gamble. One might enjoy the fact that you know, it's got some high production value, and they're saying, you know, it is about the quality. You know, they were trying to introduce, you know, their new Fox engine, new graphics engine, which a lot of reviewers have praised as well. So I don't know. There might be a lot of things that you comment to like, but the length is not one of them. So yeah, it's
interesting. Right, Kami, why did you pick this instead of a game like Infamous? Wouldn't you want to try a full, like, you know, a AAA title that was announced during the PlayStation reveal as one of the AAA games, as one of the biggest games to be released on PS4 this year? So wouldn't you want to try that instead of, let's say, a prologue mission?
Well, I'm a fan of Metal Gear, so I'm going to get that anyway, regardless. So
that's my question. So, that's my question. So, like, is it primarily based on the fact that you like the older games that came out?
Pretty much. I mean, I'll give an introduction to the new game is obviously what you can expect. But I mean, with what Gus said, with the graphics being good and everything, so I'm going to see how that is on next gen as well. And obviously, like I said before, there's not much out at the moment on that next gen, but especially with the PS4. You go Battlefield, you got FIFA, which I'm playing at the moment, and then you got Killzone. But like I said, Infamous, I haven't played. I mean, I'm sure it would be a good game. I might even buy it later, but I'm in no hurry to buy it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'll give you my review on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with Metal Gear is I mean, I love the series, but I have to be honest. When I read the reviews and when I found out it's 2 hours, it completely put me off. I mean, I'm the complete opposite of, you know, what Kami's done. I'm a huge fan of the series, but you know, for me, 2 hours is just too little. Because Metal Gear games essentially are like 10-12 hour games anyway, normally. And the thing is, you enjoy the story, and from what I've heard, there's hardly any story in this. They've got a mission, they've got 5 side missions, and you know, that's it basically. It's just sort of an introduction. And the other thing, I don't know, you know, I'm a sort of hardcore Metal Gear fan. They've changed the voice as well, and they've got Kiefer Sutherland, which I'm not too happy about, to be honest.
This is quite interesting, actually, because we've got two different polarizing views, both fans of the Metal Gear series. And like Kami, he's like, you know, bought it already, and Wajji's like, you know, staying away from it. You're kind of like both fans, and like, you know, it shows, like, you know, following on from what Waqas said, that it's highly debatable, it's a gamble. So you've got two hardcore fans, one's completely staying away from it, and one's actually already pre-ordered it. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. It's like, let's see how it sells, let's see what the numbers are, and let's see how it actually leads into the Phantom Pain. I've heard the ending's pretty gruesome, so Kami, once you finished it, you know, remember to talk about it on the podcast.